Yo, shaving cream. What's up, buddy? Oof. Freaking cold. What's up, Divine Saint? What's up, Beardy? Happy Mola Monday. Oh my God. I just shoveled out a path to the car and swept off, and that wife can use it, and I cannot feel my hands. What's up, Cyril? Happy Mola Monday, Mr. Shaving Creed. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gearing up my Zeo. We're gonna go with this build. Do not do as I do. I am doing some unhinged stuff here that is not normal. But hey, that's half the fun, right? Not following the meta. Where the frick is protection set? There we go. Let's see. Tywin. That piece. We'll have to put something back for Fat Cat later. Hustle. No. Here. You don't really even need gear, so I can put anything on you. There we go. That should catch some people off guard. That's only a bit of snow. It's 8 inches. It's above average. I made a counter Rylet. I wish I could get about 100. So here's the thing about Rylet, right? Counter and riposte on Rylet. The day they come out with a thief artifact that grants any kind of healing, any kind of lifesteal, a golden rose or Sigurd's Scythe or something like that the thief can wear, then you can definitely pull off those kind of builds. But otherwise, man, I think if you do anything other than lifesteal on Rylet, you're going to wind up paying the piper. Okay. Now for this guy. Equip. No. Save. Heroes. Got my Zeos mixed up, I think. This is the right Zeo to have built like this. I'm missing the 27 effectiveness that I was expecting to have. It's not a lot of effectiveness for this build. I could just swap the gear. I was thinking this is the one I'm usually going to be using with cleave anyway, so I'll probably have it turned off, and that's an extra 10% attack. But yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's just do it. Okay. So let's see. CVC start. Yes. Don't do any of the fusion tonight, man. You wait till CVC starts. It's personal rewards too. It's the last CVC of the month. Going to be huge. I'll probably stream for CVC. Probably do a little bit of raid streaming tomorrow. What's up? Hey, Doki Doke Art and Manamaniac. Good evening. Hey, Comet. How you doing, buddy? Mr. No Name. Gamma. Good to see you, Gamma. Happy Mola Monday, buddy. Hope I didn't miss anybody. If I missed anybody, don't take offense. I've got the attention span of a goldfish. What? Let me see. Where's my other torrent? There he is. You and I need you to be faster than this, though. I need him to be faster. What's the conditions for the fusion? It's a classic fusion, which means it's going to be very, very hard on your resources. You and me should get in a room with Volcanics and take a look at your account and see if it's something you should chase for, because classic fusions are amongst the most expensive ones to go for, like resource-wise. And you don't want to get like halfway through it and then you're like, well, I guess I wasted everything or I have to swipe. I don't want you to be in that position. So let's talk about it a little bit later on.
Excited for this week's update.
Hell yeah, Pep. It's going to be good. Let's go. Which is better? We'll go with this one. No, we won't go with this one. What are both of those? None of that's good. No. I guess I just need to freaking do this. Hang on here. Let's go ahead and lock this guy in. Let me go ahead and move that gear around and then we'll work on the other Zeo. It's Raid Shadow Legends stuff, Alice. There's a holiday fusion event for a brand new unit. It's something I wish Smilegate would do, right? Imagine if SG ran an event where it was kind of like the Headhunt event, except it was it happened a lot more often. It was a lot more work intensive, right? You could you gotta score so many points in Wyvern and then score so many points in Expeditions, and then you gotta summon so many units. You gotta do all this kind of stuff, and if you pull it off at the end of it, you get a free 5-star. Special, limited, exclusive, ML, whatever, 5-star. They do them like every month and it's awesome. Yeah, he's an AoE Reviver DPS unit, right? He looks kind of fragile though, but the damage. Yeah, except you're actually doing stuff that gets you rewards instead of just throwing rewards away. So it doesn't feel as bad. I'm having some candy. You guys will have to deal with me chewing in your ear. There we go. That is a banging awesome Zeo right there for tricking people. Alrighty. One Zeo down, one to go. This guy, though. This guy. You'll never see him coming. I think it would be a nice addition to the Headhunt, for example, fusion event. Yeah, there's a lot of things Raid does that I wish Epic 7 would do. There's a lot of things Raid does that I'm glad Epic 7 doesn't do. 3v3 Arena, for example. Hey, ProCube, I'm glad you like that Headhunt list, man. That was a lot. I put more effort into that list than I think I've put into any other in the past. I hope it shows, and I hope it helps you guys out. Streamer, what class do you think CEO Zeo is going to be? Oh. If he is a real unit, probably a thief. You know us CEOs, man, we're all thieves. But not me, those other guys I'm talking about. Okay, Mr. Zeo, let's put gear on you. And then this Zeo, we're going to go with Torrent. Torrent. No crit. And Torrent. We don't need effectiveness. We just want attack, attack, and speed. We need you to be 233 minimum. Honestly, I don't care if you crit or not, and I don't care about crit damage. It's all just speed and attack at this point. You don't need effectiveness. Find me something. That bad, huh? That bad. Okay, any neck, any neck. This is okay. It's really far from what I need, though. Oh, 235 is even better. Where's my speed chart? I need a freaking speed chart. Hang on here. Let's see. I want to be able to beat 220 Renox pretty reliably. So, yeah, 235 should do it. 230 should pretty reliably beat most Renox out there. That always beats like 313. I think I could drop it as low as 330 and still be safe, guys. Let's take it down to 330. Do I get anything else? Any good results? Like something doesn't take Opsig's ring if possible. It's either Opsig's ring or Ludwig's neck. I can't seem to get away from it. You know what's killing this whole freaking build, guys, is my lack of a neck. What's up, Rigby? Good to see you, man. I just used 300 leaves to get bookmarks to pity Surin. Yowza. I wish E7 had clan boss like raid, not like what we have now. Yes for Demon Lord, but no for freaking Chimera. That shit takes too damn long. Hydra would be a nice one. I think the thing I would like to see from raid that to come over to E7 the most would be that Abyss becomes more like Doom Tower after you complete it, or at least make Tower of Automation more like Doom Tower. And bring Faction Wars. I think Faction Wars would be fucking amazing. Especially, you know, up to and included getting the ML5 at the end of completing Faction Wars. That would be great. I just commented under the App Gallery support tab. What'd you say here? Let me take a look. Okay, I think you got it answered. Yeah, I gotta be discreet. I don't want things to get messed up again, right? Oh, hang on. I gotta get rid of that camera. There we go. Okay. It really is the neck that's holding me back on this, guys. Let's see if have I done enough? Have I bled enough to be able to Astrium out a neck yet? No, not even close. Oh my God. Oh, is it closed? I was curious about that. Let me look here. Yep. It'll either open again on the 18th or it will be replaced by Kiss of Frost. Honestly, it's going to be one of three things that goes away, right? Expedition, Tower of Automation, or Rift will be going away and Kiss of Frost will come back. I'm leaning towards thinking it's going to be Expedition that goes away. But we'll see. Are we getting compensation for auto? No. It was announced that they're moving everything to a 3-week schedule. It said 1 day left yesterday. I mean, it's just timed out. How hard is the Advent stuff, by the way? Never done it before. It's not bad. The top end stuff is always a little challenging for newer players. I'll put a guide out on how to do it. Rewards are worth it. And if you can't do the top end, it's not that. It's like Perdition versus Nightmare in Constellations. If you do the top end, you get a little something extra, but it's not account changing. The whole thing's like one giant ass Hall of Trials, except you need to use 12 units. It's hardest on newer players because it does require a pretty big, deep pool of units to get it done. I try to always do it with free to play, but sometimes it's not super possible. Sometimes you just have to say, yeah, this is end game PvE and my 2-month-old ass isn't ready for this, and I'll do it next time it comes around. Yeah, exactly. Death Life just gives you a few extra mod gems. Oh, before I do anything else, let's go check out that Heart of Orbis. Today's the day, guys. I can feel that 23 speed sword getting ready to show up. Okay, what the heck's going on over here? Okay. Oh, got it. The fuck is OS Link LD player? Why do I care? Freaking, I'm trying to reinstall LD player so I can use the app gallery. You were trying to close that pop-up shop? Pop-up link? Okay. 23 speed sword right there. Oh man, the flash fooled me for a second. Already have that armor. Oop, 20 leaves. Nope. Come on, 50 leaves. At least give me 50 leaves so I can rest easily. I expected this to be a little bit more generous with the S's when it initially came out, guys. Wow, we're really going to end this month with friggin' 20 leaves, aren't we? Or 20 mola. Oh, well, guys, we'll be hoping for a Christmas miracle next week that maybe we'll get some. What's up, Volcanics? I'm just getting my ass handed to be in Heart of Orbis. I did get a bottle of knowledge once, Kefnet. No, E7's gonna give everyone coal. Ha ha ha, Beardy, shut up. Yeah, it looks damn familiar, buddy. Damn familiar. Man, that's what I would get. I would get a freaking triple S and it would be the random Moonlight Summon. I'm like, great. Here comes another freaking Last Rider Crow. Another shoe. Funny story. Urban Shadow shoes, I've only ever pulled 2 of. But Last Rider Karl heckin' loves me. Anybody out there have 8 of any ML5 other than me? Blue shoes now. Blue shoes I have a ton of. Oh yeah, I do have 6 Blood Moon Hastes as well. He is catching up to Karl. Sweet. Okay, I'm just going to freaking close this because I don't know what that is. Restart. What is this Hyper-V is still enabled bullshit? Because no matter how many times I click fix, it still says it's there. Why is LD Player being such an asshole? I need to download one of the older versions of it, I think. Let's go do some Guild Wars. Did you guys hear the latest drama around the Guild War frames? I don't have Google Play games installed. It's a fresh, brand new download. You haven't? So, you remember how there was like all this drama centering around, it's starting. Kind of starting. There was all this drama centered around like the frames are going to be permanent and the frames shouldn't be permanent, that kind of stuff. They finally sent the frames out, and they sent the frames out to every single person currently in the winning guilds, whether they were in the tournament or not. So the people who guild hopped into like Palladia to get the frame and stuff and then left, they didn't get their frames because they weren't in Palladia. And other people who joined who never fought in the tournament at all, they got the frame because they were in Palladia when the frames got handed out. What an elegant mess, guys. Check it out, right? It's a Windows setting I can turn on or off depending on whether I need it. Okay, I'll check that out, ProCube. Yeah, so check it, right? I kind of like it. I think that should be a feature, not a bug. Now, they should do something to address it so there's not all this stolen valor out there with people who got the frame who didn't earn it and stuff, but I think that should be a feature because it'll keep people from guild hopping, right? It'll keep people from like having their entire guild bust their ass to get in the tournament, and then the leaders go, we really want to win this tournament, so we're kicking the low performers who helped us get there, and we're bringing in a bunch of ringers to win the tournament. Yep, it should slow, it won't stop it, but it should slow down the using of mercs, and I kind of like that. But, yeah. For the people who busted their ass to win that tournament and stuff, who, stayed up all night and gave reports and did put a lot of effort into it, they didn't get squat. It's got to drive them nuts, especially when other randos who didn't even compete got it for free. Where to get the 100 Astrium for the equipment event this time? Sadly, right now, there's only one place. And that's this Astrium Epic Pass, where you can drop a shit ton of Sky Stones to get it. I kind of did it, but I get an allowance. And I did it because I'm making a very specific piece of gear for my Ludwig. I don't recommend it. I think it's overpriced. Your newest vid helped me fix some of the gear on my characters. Awesome. I was a little nervous about putting some of those units up. Some of them I felt were a little scuffed, and others I thought might be like a little bit too high of a bar to set. But I wanted to give people kind of an idea of what some builds would look like if you're, you may not be able to hit these exact stats, but you can tell this stat's a priority over that stat, things like that. The issue is my guild wins first place. Everybody in my guild got the frame, including where's the freaking notes? Including the guy who joined 19 hours ago. He gets the frame. He wasn't even in the guild we went to the tournament, but he got the frame because they just hand out the frame. See what I'm saying? Also, the guy that was here who helped us get the frame and we kicked him out to make room for you to join in, he didn't get the frame. So that's why they're freaking out a little bit. I still think it's a good feature. It should have been stated this is the way it's going to work. What's going on? Just joined. They handed out the frames for the people that won the guild wars, and they went to everybody currently in the guild. Not who fought in the tournament, currently in the guild. So lots of people got the frames who weren't in the tournament, and other people who left the guild and were in the tournament, they didn't get the frame. So it's causing some frustration and irritation at a top end for the Guild War side. Most of us think it's kind of funny, but I do feel for them. I feel for people who put in a whole bunch of effort. Well, see, that's the thing too, right? That's the flip side of the coin, right? Is a lot of those people were ringers, right? They were mercs. They kicked out low performers and brought in god tier fighters to help them win the tournament, and then those guys left. And a lot of people are like, hey, you know what? You get what you get. Those guys weren't there to begin with, so it serves them right for not getting the frame. And I do like that it would be a way to limit mercenaries from coming in and setting, kind of rigging the finals in your favor instead of going in with the team that got you there. But the thing that bothers me is all the people who joined after the fact who had nothing to do with the tournament. Those guys got a frame. That's kind of crazy. There should be room in the raid guild if you're looking for space. Ew, God, I hate this team. Ah. I think guys cleave the bottom team. The top team I'm not sure how to deal with yet, though. You're there. Is the Tuhana Rock Guild still active? Yeah, it's got to be used within the first 48 hours of making an account. So the day you make an account, you really should use one of those promo codes. And yeah, it's Desert Queen for sure. Easy, Muna, Ahmed, Strays Bottom. Read my mind, Friedrich. We can just tank down the top. Somebody not light to be my DPS. Oh, wait, I could just scales them back. Now, she might kill the scales. Gotta go to sleep. Have fun. Take care, man. I have no spots? Wow. I swear I kicked 4 people out this morning. Hang on one second. I'll make room. Ah. Okay, there's room now. Thank you, Friedrich. I appreciate the assist. I'm in a low effort mood today because I was up really late last night working on that video. I'm glad you guys appreciate that video. It was a lot. What? Who took your stuff? Oops, I forgot to make sure she had a buff. I should put protection set on Ruel. I think I should put protection set on Ruel. Oh well. Good luck, kill me now, Mrs. BBK. Show me what you got. Oh my God, you have made a mistake, my girl. Goodbye. Why Setsuka? So Celine doesn't evade and doesn't counter? No, because it makes me damn near unkillable. I thought that was pretty obvious. Started playing CZN last week and haven't touched E7 since. CZN's a very fun and addictive game, man. I hope you enjoy it. Pop. Let's do this to proc you. And shield up. Pop, pop. Boop. Oh my God, she is still alive. Ow. You never know if it's a high ER BBK, and this was just really safe. I mean, just take what works, right? Alrighty. Let's see. We'll do a little bit of this. And a little bit of this. Luna should still be way ahead of that Strays. A little bit of this. I decided to stop CZ on his fun by like E7. They're very, very different games, right? One's going to resonate with one kind of player and one's going to resonate with another. I think most people are going to wind up playing both. It's just depending on what kind of a person you are, one might be a side game more than the other. Into the chipper shredder with you. Man, that is a beefy Abalsarunka. Hey. Having a pretty good one, mana. Pop. I play CZN for farming gear now. My main focus is epic. Yeah, I do hear at the end game the grind gets pretty rough there, but hey, gotcha games. Okay, Lucci. What are we doing here? Okay, so we just cleave the top. And down here. Too rascally. So how about like a Sinji and my own lady and maybe Freerun? Eh? What do you think? You got candlestick on, right? Yeah. Yeah, Ras won't be able to fold her in half. She doesn't have a lot of health, but she's got enough, I think. I'm a little nervous about the bottom team, but let's see what happens. Yeah, Luna is one of the top 3 most important units in the game, I would say. Incoming! Blammo! Holy shit, they're gone! Don't hit my belly. Ooh. Are you on 3F? I hope you're on 3F. Oh no, that shows injury. 3F difference, guys. I grabbed the one belly and I have it's not on 3F. I got you. I don't have the song command set up on YouTube side yet, but I will get it there. Are we in trouble here? This is strays we're talking about. Watch this. Bam, bam, bam in the ground. Okay, Rat, come get some. Ow. Yeah, Scar's done some freaking amazing covers. Most of the covers you've been hearing are Skar. I hit him up, joined his Discord, and just had a long chat with him. And he said, "Yeah, go ahead and use my music." I was like, "Bet, man. If there's anything that you want to hear be a cover, let me know." He told me that I could send him some recommendations, and he would make covers out of them. Hey, I can't see the rat. I think this is a perfectly acceptable time to burn for more damage. Proof of Valor rats. You don't see many Proof of Valor rats anymore. They all seem to be on Sweet Miracle. Alrighty. Yep. We cleave the top. Just in case we aren't quite fast enough, let's cleave the top with a little something extra. Like some Vildred. A magic walrus. Cuckoo Kachoo. Thank you so much for the sub. Ooh, harsh shitty. How do we deal with the harsh shitty? We could go. Sinji worked pretty well here before, and we can go with Aram to turn off all of the nastiness that Harshity brings, and then we need our own DPS. I mean, I don't want to go with Freerin again because she'll chew her up. I think he did a Linkin Park cover, babies, but I'll hit him. Yeah, the metal versions of the K-pop are great. He did the Diggy Hole one. He did The Witcher. He's done some. He's a total gamer geek like us, right? He's done Lies of P. He's done Final Fantasy 14. I could do Spirit Eye Celine. No, Celine may not work so well. How about Senya Saria? Just, if we don't, well, every time I try to use Saria, she disappoints. I mean, I can try her, but I'm this close to taking gear off her ass because she just always seems to disappoint. And Blue Hua is not a bad idea. It's pronounced baby. Did I not say baby? My bad. Not a lot of sleep. Briar, Aram, Summer Hua. Why Briar over Sinji? Isn't Sinji just a better move since she's going to be freaking immortal forever, whereas Briar's only immortal for one round? I'll give you the Argent Waves, but I think I like I think I like Sinji better here. Nuke Briar with my Briar's not built for nuke guy. I was gonna try this. If it works, you can tell me I told you to pick Briar. Woo! How close was that? Not very. Oh, yeah. Oops. Oh, well, Gamma. Yeah. Smooth move. Poof. Proof of valor. Oh, my gosh. Show 'em what you got, Vildred. Nice proof of valor you got. Oh, shit, she lived. We'll shut my mouth. Ow. Get the kill. Good girl. DPS Ahmed for the win. No, only one. Kick, 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 kick. We missed. Ow. Yeesh, I almost clicked the wrong unit. Can she even S3 herself? That would have been embarrassing. Big kicks. Because my brain got it twisted. We were talking about the lack of coffee and everything being wrong with the Steam. Symbol would have been a smarter move. I'm just so used to putting her on a prophet or on a whoa. Uncool. Candlestick. 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 Thank goodness. Oh, so many misplays, just the bots. So many misplays. We still freakishly we still have a shot at winning. He's got no healing on his team. I just got to rely on Candlestick to proc forever. Candlestick. Do we have a Candlestick proc yet? Okay, we're good. We're so not good. Oh, well. It was a nice try. Ended on a misplay is what it is. Candlestick is kind of a right side mechanic, I think.
Why is this so annoying, Link?
Because this means you have to level up stuff probably after you just leveled up stuff. Yeah, it's worth it though, man. It's worth it. Try to burst through a lot of that during the CVC event too. You know, double dip where you can. Free win. The Bellion lost some gear. When is the headhunt? After maintenance. So Thursday morning if you're here in the States. When are we going to get another collab? Do they have a schedule or is it random dates? It's random dates. Epic 7 puts way more effort into collabs than most IPs, so we usually only get one every like 12 to 18 months. There was a time when we were getting like a couple a year, but most of them are reruns. We rarely get more than 2 a year. We usually get at least 1 a year. But nothing's been announced since we just had one so recently. I tell you what, I can tell you this. If we get a collab, it will probably be on one of these dates that says MV. Because MV is when they have a version update. Epic 7, that's where they change the lobby entry screens, where they add serious new game modes. It's not guaranteed. It could technically be over top of any maintenance, but more than likely it'll be one of these MV dates. But that's just an assumption. I think we're due for Full Metal Alchemist rerun. Yeah, unfortunately that collab will never rerun. Sad but true. I don't think any collab will ever rerun. The new summon event on Thursday too. Yep. Audit Tower is closed. No dupe rewards. Afraid so. How do we know it won't? Because the whole reason Full Metal Alchemist collabed with us was to advertise and promote their new gacha game. And using us being one of the top 50 gacha games in the world, wanted to use us as a platform to do that. And we helped them do that. And their gacha game EOS'd about a year later, and they're not re-upping it. And there's no new FMA anime coming out, no new FMA game, no new FMA series, and until there is, what's their motivation? Remember, the root word of collab is collaboration, implying two people working together to mutually benefit. There's no benefit to them at all. The only thing we could do to get an FMA collab would be if Smogate just ponied up and said, hey, how about we throw you enough money, you let us do it again? And Smogate doesn't like to do that. They want it to be a mutually beneficial thing. Hey, Espa, we'll help promote your new tour and new album and new look in our game full of anime lovers, and in exchange, you let us use your stuff. Hey, Freerin will help you promote season 2 coming out, I think, in January if you let us collab with you. Hey, Guilty Gear will help promote Strive if you let us collab with you guys. Hey, ReZero will help you promote your new game that's coming out. Hey, ReZero, I hear you got season 3 coming out. You want us to promote that as well? There's always a mutually beneficial relationship in E7 collabs. And that's part of why I think we've never collabed with Nier. Is Nier basically says, we don't want anything but your money. If you want to collab with us, we'll collab with you. Just write us a check. And Smogate's not really about that. They want it to be a two-way street where both communities are excited and there's cross-promotion. And also, I'm sure that drives the raw costs of collab down by having a little quid pro quo with the collaboration. That's just my take. I've been in games long enough to know how collaborations work. I am certainly not sitting in on board meetings, nor am I getting this information direct from Smogate. It's just my assumption based on my experiences in the past decade or so of being involved in these games. Has Epic 7 ever had a collab where our units go to another game? I don't believe so. Man, all these suck. I think this one sucks the least. Woo! Yeah, but FFBE did tons of collabs, but look at the quality of the collabs we got, right? I mean, it was always some of the music's in the game. Maybe there's a splash screen and then the units, but there's no story, no integration, no explanation. It's just suddenly in the world of Final Fantasy, here's Katy Perry running around with our group. My favorite was when Brave Exvius collaborated with a brand of sake. Like, okay, we're collabing with booze. Let's go. Ariana Grande was a funny one. She started playing Brave Exvius, liked it a lot, and reached out to Gumi and said, hey, can I be in your game? And they did a collaboration with her. It was the first reverse collaboration, I think. Ooh, I'm liking this middle team for control. Never miss a chance to use a fun team, guys. How long until they make another character that turns off artifacts by... I don't know that they will. They were pretty clear that they're going to try to floodgate units a little more restrictively. Instead of making like units that break entire game mechanics, they're going to try to make units that break other units to give you more counterplay. So they say. I'm curious to see how they pull off the mission statement. I love this team. Yeah, I know. It was a lot of thoughts and prayers in that post, right, Gamma? Yes, that is Blooming Litica. She is amazing with Arcetti. Yeah, baby, I'm excited that they are at least aware of the issue. It's important to acknowledge a problem in order to overcome a problem. Hopefully it helps you out, Cranked. I think we're spitting some pretty heavy facts in there. Me and Valky debated for a while on that list with a lot of things. Do you think we can control this team? Do ya? Do you think we can say, I don't care that Dragon King Shroon is there and we can't stun her? I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work, we'll just use the free win button, but I want to try this. Get him. Yeah, don't say no, Gamma. I think we can do it. I think we can overwhelm her. Except we didn't get the pushback on Freerin, and now we're all dead. Cascade shouldn't matter as long as we got the pushback. Okay, I think we're still okay, because Cascade can only proc once. We're going to overwhelm her. We're going to overwhelm them. Look at that. Cascade that. A little bit of this. Pop. Let's just help her out the door. Yeah, she can be stunned. She can be stunned if you hit her with more than one stun in a round. Dragon King Shroon on fire. Pop. Hey, did you know that if you oh, never. I thought this was Ludica. You can Soulburn Ludica, get 100% stun. Beautiful. There's no way it can work. Yeah, we can't control this nerd. He'll step on us, we'll be afraid, then they'll run over us. I can't do it there. Here, though. Here is interesting. This is a little scary, though. This is a lot scary. We'll do it anyway. How much effectiveness does my Ludica have? I feel like mine gets resist away too much. Like 270, 280, something like that. I'll pull her up after this. Shit. Okay, I do not want you to cleanse and slam into me, so I'm going to burn and put a stun on your ass. Good night. Now I can drop this. Death from above. If I S3, she's going to cleanse and push up, right? I can't S3 here or I'm going to eat a hit from her. I'm just going to S1. Burn, we need to get you out of here sooner rather than later. Does that kill Yulha? I think that kills Yulha. Nice. Friggin' holy sack. Because of course it is. Celine on fire. Poof. Oh well, that was bound to happen. Somebody's gonna die now. Oh, of all the people to kill. Let's stun your ass. Lovely. Everybody go to sleep. Thanks for the hydrate, Cranked. Oh, and the stretch. Hang on. Oh. Goodbye, Yulha. Oh, that's right. She's got a ton of HP. Never mind. Goodbye, Yulha. Pop. Delicious team, isn't it? Can't use it against Setska and against all those nerds who you can't debuff like Ross and Bystander Hua Young, but anywhere else, it's a lot of fun. These boring ass teams, you just got a quick battle. But at least they're easy quick battles. Oh, you want to see the Ludica? Let's pull her up here. So 260-ish, 2250, 258-ish effectiveness. Just get her to 20k health, get her to 250, 250 after the artifact effectiveness, and then shove the rest into speed, and you'll be good to go. That's all she really needs. Speed, effectiveness, HP, not in that order. Ew. Oh, shit. Sometimes that happens. How about this one? Yeah, try a little more effectiveness. 200. You might want to go up a little bit more. You might also just be having really bad luck. Or even just try an artifact shift. Make sure you got the effectiveness from our artifact. Out of quick battles. Oh, but you know what? There is nobody on this team that I can't control. How fast you guys think that Ran was? I bet he worked really, really hard to get like 320 speed on that Ran, didn't he? Incoming. Everyone gets pushed back. Take him to the graveyard, Mr. Ray. Good night, everybody. With Hellfire. Fake Ran versus real Ran. I used to have a real Ran. Pop. I think everybody's dead. So let's just hurt this one. Oh, he survived. And she survived. And she survived. That's heckin' awful. Ooh, pop. I think the new weakening warfare rule is going to be nastier than people are expecting. I think it's going to be pretty freaking horrifying, guys. Every single time somebody doesn't attack, their burns and bleeds are going to detonate. That one actually worries me a little bit. Oh no, my equipment. So messed up. I've been re-gearing my account, so my gear is slopping all over the place. Problems like freaking Zio not having his gear on. You know what, that 211's too slow. The 20's a little too slow. Ah, you're killing me, game. Okay, let's work with this and find more speed and torrent that we can rob. We need to get around 230. My Zio is still set at 265. Is he triple torrent, though? I'm cooking up a very special tech. I've not been sharing it, but I think this is going to enable me to do some horrifying things that are going to be very unexpected with units that should not work. 18. Ooh. You know, that's closer. But my attack goes in the shitter. There's like no attack on this piece at all. Okay, what about this? That's already my fastest one. That's already my fastest one. Okay. It really just does come down to this, right? I gotta, like, totally sack my attack stats to get to the 230 speed mark. I can do this for now. 230 speed. What's that the equivalent of? 230 speed. Wrong screen. 230 speed is... 230 speed is roughly the same as a... probably a 228 speed Renok. Should be good enough. I'd like to get to 235. 235 lets me always beat 320s, but 230 is not terrible. Can I squeeze any more out? Oh shit. Oh my god, will you look at the crit chance? Okay, I don't care. He doesn't need crit. He can't crit with his S3, and it's not like this asshole's gonna live for a second hit, right? know I can make a better neck than this. If this neck was an attack main neck, oh my god, this would be so insane if this was an attack main neck. It would be absolutely perfect. That's my biggest problem, is my attack main torrent necks. I don't have any with speed on them. We'll go with this. This will get the job done. Yeah, but I mean, I know it only affects the first hit, but do you think this Zeo is going to survive after that first hit? This Zeo's entire purpose is to hit with 30% increased damage, 40-50% increased damage, and I go into a light unit. All that stuff stacks. What's that going to do? How will that interact with other units in the game? Think about all of the units that do things when a certain amount of damage is applied, and I think you'll start to see the cook that's going on in this kitchen over here. And as for a secondary Zeo, I think it is always good to have a slow Zeo on hand that is damn near unkillable. He is just fast enough where he's at about the equivalent of 250 speed. So one sachet ethane's proc and he'll push up as fast as I need him to be. So all I have to do is kill somebody else and sachet will push this guy up and he can do his thing. But people who think they're going to try to trap my Zeo are in for a rude awakening when he isn't the fastest unit on my team. So this is my tech pick for when I'm cleaving and using Zeo. Ain't no way you didn't know what this song was, Cyril. Ain't no way. You're hurting my heart. How much gear? Oh, 13 pieces. Who's not wearing gear? And you know what? We can just put gear on randos. This is a bitchin' cover, man. By the way, for those of you who don't know it, if you need temporary storage, man, just do what I'm doing here. And when you've got space for it, just transmit these units and you get the gear right back again. You don't have to unequip them. It's a hell of a lot faster than shoving it in the gear storage and managing it that way. Artifacts too. Artifacts too. Okay. What can we get rid of? Let's see. Do I really need... I don't need any more Wondrous Potion Vials. Let's get rid of those. I got 3 Waters of Origin, so I don't need more of those. Oh, God, stupid Rand's artifact. I'm still salty about this one. What if they buff Potion Vial? Then I've got 3 of them maxed out, and I'll pull more. Plus, I'm pretty sure if I check my storage, I've got a ton more in there. Buy Aki Gauntlet. To accompany Bossarunka, Freerin, and Hecate, would ML Ilanov or New Moon Luna be better? I'm thinking about an arena team. Arena offense team, or are you talking about a defense team? If you're talking about an offense team, you're going to want a fast New Moon Luna. So I guess it would depend on whether or not you could build a fast New Moon Luna. If you're talking about an offense team, though, I still think New Moon Luna. Ilanov's going to be much higher value in RTA, but I think if you're just talking about arena, I think you'll get more out of Luna as long as you can get the stat line you're looking for. So make sure you can build her the way you want to build her. Caladras. How many Caladras do I have? 3. I'm working on a 4th. Okay, there we go. Made lots of counters for Navy Captain Landy. Even outdated heroes that are not usable killer now, except ML. You know what's a neat thing you can do with Landy? Speaking of which, do I have a Landy in storage? Because if I do, I might do this. Talking to Valky last night about it, he said it, and I was like, that actually sounds pretty good. I don't have any Landys here. I have any Landys in my big shop. No, damn it. Okay, so here's the theory, right? You can't use ML Landy really in the game anymore, except maybe in Lunatic draft mode, or maybe in Sue's ratio tournaments and stuff. So if she's just sitting there gear holding and not doing anything for you anyway, god damn it, Landy, where are you? Have I gone by her like 4 times? There ain't no way that my Landy's missing gear. She is not wearing gear. Oh, there's part of my gearing problem. Build her like this. Right, make her make her damn near unkillable, give her protection set, and put her on Arius. Now she's an Arius Knight, so she's absorbing a ton of damage from Arius. She's throwing a protection barrier up, making you harder to kill in general, and she's giving you the protection barrier on top of her anti-crit debuff. That's 2 buffs. So anybody that's wearing immunity, that immunity is nested as a 3rd buff behind the other 2. Which means if somebody ever comes up and tries to do this crap to you, you can just slam Landy on 3 and now you're immune to this, because her big skill only strips 2 buffs. And if immunity is nested as that 3rd buff, she can't strip anything. So it's a really nice anti-Witch of the Mirror Tenebria. It's not just anti, it literally makes her a useless unit. Buff stacking is incredibly strong, and yeah, there are other units you can buff stack with, but she is a knight, which means not only can you buff stack with her, you can give her Arius. So yeah, if you've got a dupe Landy, or if you just got a Landy laying around, it's not being used, it's kind of a nice tech pick, so that if people slam Witch of the Mirror Tenebria on 1, 2, or 3, you can lock her in as skill number 3, and then you can just focus on killing the rest of their team. Let them have Witch of the Mirror Tenebria. She can't do shit to you. Just take apart the rest of the team. It lets you be able to ban whoever you want. It's such a strong commanding position. Yeah. It's kind of a neat idea. Not neat enough to make me not pull Arya, though. I'm definitely getting myself an ML Arya. All right, guys. I know I said it was going to be a short stream, and it is a short stream. I got to re-gear my account, and that's boring as shit, so I'm not going to put you guys through it. I'm going to raid you off, go make some dinner, and put gear back on Landy and try to figure out how to get my Zeo to weave in with the rest of the team. Let's see. Who is streaming right now? Where are we going to send you guys to? Wow, we really were holding down the category, weren't we, guys? Who is... This guy even on? What's this guy doing? Okay, he has followers only chat on, so nobody's going to watch him. How about you? Okay, you know what? Let's go say hi to Reiner77. I have no idea who this guy is. Let's go check him out. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, we got news coming up on Wednesday. Big day on Wednesday with the podcast and the maintenance. Make sure you get your stuff done. I'll hide in Raid VC. Yeah. I'll jump over there and we'll chat some stuff up there. Beardy, we'll get you set up. All right, guys. You have a great rest of your day. I will catch you next time. Take care, everybody.